Hi, I'm Jamila from Ca Foscari Short Film Festival. I have the honor of interviewing Francisco Fernandez Andrea, whose short film got selected for the international competition of the festival. And the short is titled Sonreir, which means smile in English. First of all, Francisco, how did you find out about Ca Foscari Short Film Festival, and why did you decide to apply?
Well, hello. Thanks for having me. It's really an honor to be here. Well, about the festival, my school was the one that contacted me. The festival's department every month by month, present us with options to enroll the short film, and they present us this option, the Kafuscari Film Short Film Festival, and me and my team, well, my team and I investigated, and we found out that it was a very striking and incredible film festival. And of course, it was in Venice, so that was something great for us. So that's how we found out about this festival. Really, it was my film school that present us this incredible option. And well, as I said before, it's a great honor to be in the international short film selection with others great film students around the world.
Okay, thank you. And how did your interest and passion for the film industry arise? And maybe even for short films in particular?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, sure. So, how did your interest and your passion for the film industry arise? How did it begin?
Yes. Well, since I was a child, my parents took me to the movies. I grew up. I grew up watching all kinds of films, mostly American films. But I grew up watching great actors, great films. Watching Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Paul Newman, Marlon Brando, and I think that since a very early age, I wanted to make movies. I think I was very obsessed with films, with movies, more than now, I believe. And my parents gave me I believe I was 15 or 16. They gave me a camera and my birthday, and I started making little films with my friends and my family. And so, well, I guess that was my beginning of my passion. And since then, filmmaking was always a dream for me. And then after maybe 4 or 5 years, I entered film school in Mexico City, and that dream became true. And I guess that's how all it started from there. Um, Making films in film school, short films. I guess I was always inclined to make comedy films in my school, and I did 4 short films, and 2 of them are comedies. So I think that comedy has for me, I think it has a unique way to bring people together. I think it's a great genre. Um, I think we can all laugh in the same way. We all laugh in the same way. I mean, the laugh sounds the same in every language. So I think that's something that always strikes me. And I always like to have a little hope after I watch a film. So I guess that's why I'm more inclined to make comedy films. Um, so I guess that's how I started. Since I was a little kid, film was always a passion for me, and it never stopped, never.
I see, that's really nice. And so, I have watched your short film, Sonreir, Smile, and I think it's really original and I would say unexpected. So, how did you get the idea for that?
Well, I have to say that unfortunately in my country, there is a lot of violence. We have a lot of violence. We have lots of problems, and I want to talk about that. Um, I wanted to talk about the deaths, the corruption, but I wanted the short to be accessible to the public. So I decided to make it like a farce, a comedy. Uh, Take those elements and tell a story that will bring us closer to the terrible reality of my country, of Mexico, but in a light way, in a comedic way. And because what I wanted was that the audience could reflect on what's going on right now in our society, but at the same time keep them interested and entertained. That was my main goal, and I think that well, about the storyline, I'm going to talk something about the storyline. Well, the main storyline of the film came from an image in my head that was the main character of the film was standing in front of his first victim, telling him a joke before killing him. That's how it all started in my mind. It was the starting point for the rest of the storyline, for the rest of the film. And I believe that since that image, everything else began to take shape from there. It was the first thing that came to my mind, that first shot of the film with my main character, Fabian, telling a joke to his victim. And everything else was, after that, everything else was like taking shape after that first image came to my mind.
Well, you developed it very well.
Well,
Very nice. So you've told us a little bit about your academic experience. Do you want to tell us something more about it, and maybe like professionally, and what your plans for the future are?
well, yes. About I have to say that right now I'm writing a feature film. I'm in that process of writing my feature film. It's a film about racism. It talks this issue because I think that in my country this issue it's something very important. It's real. It's not only in the United States of America or in another country. In Mexico, we have a lot of racism right here. It's something real. So I think it's a subject that I want to tackle. I want to talk about that. I'm writing that as of now. I'm writing the screenplay. I'm doing the first draft. So well, I hope that in the near future I can make this film. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm writing this feature film about racism in Mexico City.
Okay. So thank you so much for this
Well,
interview.
thank you for having me. It's great. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. And so bye.
Well, goodbye. Thank you.